go! The phenomenal AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho! I love doing that. AJ Styles! Stomach get ready to fly though.
Phenomenal AJ Styles!
AJ Styles saying earlier this week that he's made a career out of turning no's into yeses. He hopes to do the same tonight against Y2J, Chris Jericho. And WWE Fastlane is presented by Paramount. Coming in April.
They all won't, dude! Jericho. Y2J. Bright jacket!
Jericho tweeted earlier this week, you can't stop rock and roll, you can't stop Jericho either. We're going to find out tonight, Jericho and Styles tied a match apiece. The rubber match, so to speak, here at Fastlane. Chris Jericho's right. Look, Dr. J was one of the greatest basketball players of all time in the ABA. You realize he was one of the greatest ever once he got in the NBA. Herschel Walker, USFL. Herschel Walker, NFL. Proves how great he was. AJ Styles has won the titles all over the world, but he is now in the major leagues with the first undisputed champion, Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is 6-time WWE World Heavyweight Champion, record 9-time Intercontinental Champion. AJ Styles, as John mentioned, has won titles all over the world, but not here in WWE. Chris Jericho said earlier that AJ Styles has all the pressure on him. I kind of disagree with that, because the last thing Jericho wants as a competitor is to be the catalyst to any career momentum that the newcomer AJ Styles gets. Remember, AJ Styles forced Chris Jericho's hand this past Thursday night on SmackDown. Jericho initially turned down an offer for a third match here tonight at Fastlane, and Styles, though, physically forced Jericho into this match. What you brought up earlier, Michael, Styles has never taken no for an answer. He didn't take no for an answer to become an international superstar. Didn't take no when he wanted to make it here in WWE. He's not going to take no to have an opportunity to beat Chris Jericho again. John, do you buy Jericho's claim that Styles has more to lose than he does tonight? Yes. Absolutely. Styles has been going all over the world. He's won titles all over the world. He's been saying that he's a phenomenal one. Now he steps up here and if he fails in Fastlane against Chris Jericho, which there's absolutely no shame in doing. The guy's a 6-time world champion. Yes. AJ Styles has more to lose here than Chris Jericho. Styles goes behind Chris Jericho. Rolls him up, looks for a quick win here, and Jericho is able to kick out. Here's the thing, too, in two of the previous matches these two have had, it really could have gone either way. Leapfrog by Styles. Jericho rolling up Styles now. Now trying to turn him over into the walls of Jericho. I think right there, Chris Jericho knows he's not going to get the walls. He just wants to put it in the mind of AJ Styles that it is there. Absolutely, Jericho. Oh, watch out.
Calf killer, calf killer.
That calf cruncher. Jericho wisely able to get to that bottom rope. There's some of the veteran experience, John. What you expect from Chris Jericho. AJ Styles not going to waste any time. And Jericho switches position with Styles and almost says, hey, I'm too smart for that. And now the dueling chants from the over 14,000 in attendance tonight in Cleveland. behind Styles, and Styles catches with an elbow in the jaw, wildly misses with the next one, and again Jericho. And Styles
nice.
Offensive innovation. Oh man! And Styles has made a career of that. You gotta watch those backhands from Styles. He knocked out 2 of Miz's teeth with it. Slam by Styles.
Goodness, Miz had a celebrity dentist.
Boom! Knee right to the face of Jericho. Styles again. Looks to put Jericho away. Kick out by Chris.
Jericho talked about respecting AJ. Wow.
Chop. Forearm.
These hard shots. That respect goes back and forth. AJ used to watch Jericho when he was competing in the early 90s in Japan. Look at Jericho as an inspiration.
Jericho top rope. Comes right down on Styles.
I think Chris Jericho sees a lot of AJ Styles in him. So
Drop kick. He definitely saw Styles there, at least the bottom of his boots.
again, one thing I think we won't see in this match is the shock factor because these two have become so familiar with each other's styles. No pun intended.
And Styles shocking Jericho with his debut night on Raw. Snap suplex. Jericho would win on SmackDown a couple of weeks later.
And split right down the middle. Everybody's got an opinion, though.
Beauty of the WWE. Whoa! It's a big back body drop.
Did you see the height?
It's one of those dream matches that sports entertainment fans for years have been talking about. What if Jericho met Styles? Well, we have that opportunity here tonight. Take a look at the backdrop and watch the height here.
Here's where years
of AJ Styles launched by Jericho.
Jericho's about to launch himself.
And Styles. Baseball slide by Jericho. Now Chris driving AJ over the barricade. It's almost like Jericho saying, "You're in the big leagues now, kid."
That's not lost on AJ. I mean, he said it himself. This has been an overwhelming experience coming to WWE, taking the risk to make it here.
Look, we always wondered, what would happen if you had All Japan or you had Inoki, Baba's groups, all these superstars come over here in the WWE in their prime. What would happen if Kobashi or Kawada, Jericho, crossbody, lateral press for the victory and a kick out by Styles.
Or even Stan, who had match of the year back in the mid-70s with Bruno, but his big name was made in Japan. We're seeing that now with AJ Styles.
Yeah, I know they go through AJ's history, even though they skipped over, 12 years worth of content for him, but it's all good. All I'm going to mention is WCW in Japan.
Hall of Famer Chris Jericho. AJ knew if he wanted to solidify his name as one of the greats, he had to do it here in the WWE.
Jericho tried to elevate, but lost balance, fell hard. Again, Byron touched on this before, John. A lot of what Styles is going through now, Jericho went through 15 years ago. Arrived on the scene.
Already been more than that. It was 20 years ago when I was with Chris. We were working for Mr. Tenru in Japan.
Oh, man, Jericho!
And you knew that Chris was going to be great. He goes to WCW, then he comes in here and he has another baptism by fire, what you're talking about. And he becomes the first undisputed world champion. What?
I
was going to say, you can't even look back to Jericho's first day on the job here. Much like AJ Styles made a shocking appearance, Chris Jericho would appear and call out none other than The Rock.
There's Jericho delivering that drop kick to Styles. Looked like he was favoring his leg a bit. Jericho launches himself over the top rope, splash on Styles. Isn't enough to win here. Styles doesn't allow it to happen. So we take another look. Watch Chris Jericho. And look at the... Wow.
Okay, that was cool. That was pretty cool.
As you are mid-air, you see Jericho's feet targeted towards your body, and there is absolutely nothing you can do.
It's not the fall that hurts. It's the feet at the end. And AJ trying to create separation, elbows to the gut. Jericho, though, still on the attack. Styles, that running clothesline. And another one, striking Jericho. Styles, extremely physical competitor. Another example right there.
AJ, bomb!
That's impact.
And Impact is firing up AJ Styles.
Styles and Jericho up on his shoulders. Jericho's able to battle back.
Oh, backflip. Oh, good. He did that move. I know that move. Backflip DDT. I keep forgetting that. Off the ropes this time, though. Nice one.
Styles. It's disturbing.
Styles couldn't put Jericho away before, but he's looking for that Styles clash here. Chris Jericho, though, able to counter, trying to roll him over to the walls. And Styles able to fight out.
Can't assign these two know each other so well.
Enziguri drops Styles to his knees. Jericho for the win. Near fall for Chris.
Near fall for Jericho, but Styles is definitely rocked.
Jericho's going to the bulldog. Styles face first. Styles for the victory. Jericho stays in it. Watch this again.
Face first goes Jericho.
Drop.
Jericho hanging on.
Lion salt.
Lion salt. Chris Jericho pulling out all the stop. Styles stays in it.
Guarantee you, both these superstars had a lot of strategizing sessions going, what can I do that the other man hasn't seen? How can I attack him the way he's not going to expect?
Psyching himself up. Styles drops in the corner. Slap Styles around.
Jericho might be thinking superplex doesn't end well for somebody.
Styles able to slip down a great move.
That somebody is Chris Jericho.
Jericho jaw first off the top turnbuckle.
Styles here in position. Maybe looking for that.
4.
Oh, Jericho! Jericho felt it coming.
Cutting Styles looking for that springboard forearm, but you're right.
Jericho countered with a springboard drop kick of his own, and it knocked Styles off the top rope. And now Jericho puts both legs on Styles, who's able to get the shoulder up.
Again, I think the key is trying to do something offensively your opponent has not seen before. Watch this. Well scouted by Chris Jericho, stopping AJ Styles in his tracks.
And not allowing Styles to keep his balance as he fell face first. Jericho looking for a suplex. Styles counters again. Wow.
Forearm. The shots just never get less impactful, do they?
And now it's Jericho on the top rope. AJ Styles just slapped him again. Jericho just slapped it.
Pele kick. Pele.
Let's see.
Caught Jericho on the top rope. And now with Jericho stunned, what Styles looking to do?
I can only imagine.
Hurricane Rana.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Jericho stacking him up and now looking to the wall.
step through.
Jericho looking for the walls. Can he roll Styles in his back? Sonny's got him right in the middle of the ring.
Jericho looking for the walls. Can he roll Styles in his back?
Sonny's got him right in the middle of the ring.
Oh, trying to get, oh, there it is.
And he does.
Walls of Jericho!
Where for AJ Styles to go. Styles going to tap to the walls.
Dead center in the middle of the ring.
And Styles going to tap to the walls of Jericho.
With AJ trying to power out.
Trying to drag Jericho himself to the bottom rope. Styles close to tapping here.
AJ Styles.
Balls and grabs, you can't breathe.
He's almost there. He's almost there.
And he makes it to the ropes. It forces Jericho to play. That upset Chris. He thought he had Styles beaten there. Yeah, but you can't underscore the damage that was done in the time. AJ was so talking about that damage. Naked head first into the barricade. Jericho taking count out win. Right, yeah. No, apparently not. I'm about to say, I think Chris Jericho won.
Lion Tamer, Lion Tamer.
Jericho, Lion Tamer time outside the ring. Chris Jericho punishing AJ Styles.
Well, pressing with that lower back, and what's that going to do? That's going to inhibit the ability of AJ Styles to fly around this ring.
And Jericho celebrating what he believes is going to be a count-out victory. At a count of 6, and at a count of 7, Styles is trying to somehow make it back in the ring at a count of 8. You saw him back up to the apron now. Styles and
Cold breaker.
Codebreaker. Great move by Chris. Both legs hooked, but Styles' arm is under the bottom rope. Might have been just luck for AJ Styles. And remember, the same thing happened on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, but Jericho was able to counter into a codebreaker. You are stupid son of a... You know that?
You can't say son of a bitch on TV. That's stupid. No, that's stupid. You're a stupid man.
It's a very competitive environment, no doubt about it.
Well, I find it stupid if WWE did not even say you're a stupid son of a bitch on TV for some reason.
Lost right there.
Fuck the WWE for that one.
Styles isn't going to give up. Styles is going to fight back. And Styles' hands on the referee, hand on the rope, the referee correctly saw it. And every blow of Styles still favoring the lower
Kick.
back. Not as much luck.
Back fist.
Oh, there's that big backhand they took out Miz a couple of weeks ago. There's Jericho. Styles counters.
Flip it. Flip it. Clash. Flip that clash. Get the clash. 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 Styles clash. Styles clash. Boom. Yeah.
Shoulders.
1, 2.
Oh, Jericho kicked out. Jericho kicked out.
He kicked out. He kicked out. What was that?
Look at it set up.
He kicked out. Calf killer. Calf killer. Calf killer. Calf killer.
Nowhere to go. It's Jericho.
Will he tap?
From one dire situation to another.
Jericho trying to make it to the bottom rope. The pride of the old veteran champion.
Who's an old veteran?
Jab out to the calf crusher. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap?
He tapped! He tapped! He tapped! He tapped!
What a matchup and what great matchup by that young man AJ Styles. So according to
He didn't get buried! Maybe! Or he was put over!
now cemented his position in WWE.
I don't think there is any doubt, ladies and gentlemen, that man, AJ Styles, is for real.
Probably the best match out of tonight, I'll say that.
We'll take 2 out of 3 from Chris Jericho, first undisputed champion, 6-time world champion, 9-time Intercontinental champion. But maybe this AJ Styles is the phenomenal one.
Stay the course and bet on yourself.
He's won titles all over the world, but you never know what's going to happen until you get into this unbelievably bright stage
AJ wanted this match. He knew how important it would be for his career. He knew how valuable it would be.
Jericho's pissed.
AJ may want to turn around.